The runner at third, Walker, at second with one away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Duffy comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brad Miller. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adeiny Hechavarria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed up a little high. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Joey Wendle. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A great running play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
We got 3 and 2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now. Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Justin Bour. He singled his last time.
Justin Bour.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Malik Smith the next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-1. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at-bat. That knock had to feel good.
In now, Matt Duffy looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. On the run is Smith, and no one will track it down. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Hicks at second with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays will settle. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pulled toward right center field. Wendell is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1. Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Riding in once again, Denard Span. Last time through was a base hit. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here. Drury bare hands it. And they won't get Span at first. It's an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, C.J. Cron. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
In there, no balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ripped down the first base line. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brad
Stepping
Miller.
in now, Brad Miller. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch home. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Duffy shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Brendan Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Home is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adeiny Echeverria. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Mallex Smith the next to hit as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Settling in now, Denard Span. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy trying to keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Domingo Germán will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Vidal Nuño gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Soft liner towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking wrong.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he will indeed make the play in foul. Trying to pick things up where he left off. C.J. Cron. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number. Number 8. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. With a slider. Payoff pitch home. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is there and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Carlos Gomez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa
Here's
Bay.
Didi Gregorius. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
He's set and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Romo, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He was seriously bush right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Standing in now, Justin Bour. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Next for New York, Brandon Drury. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Here it comes, 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Adeiny Hechavarria. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line towards center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that'll bring up Joey Wendle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
To 1-2 now. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Once again, a 3-2. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Denard Span is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. And that retires the side. Rays get a couple.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays,
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number one.
up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. A bouncer up the middle. Hechavarria has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Rays wrote an important About set. Digging in, Malik Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, 83 degrees here at first pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's C.J. Cron now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Shot down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Span rounds third and is digging for the plate. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. It's a second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Brett Gardner.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
Into the box now, David Torres. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're coming losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Popped him up. Cron is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this,
they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he takes ball 1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's gone 2 for 6. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. 2 out with a man at first. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brad Miller. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. As you can see, it's not been the case of late. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
Popped up, and there's the first out. Here's Echeverria now. Now the first pitch from CC. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-2. Hit to short. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Hit out towards second. Torres fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. In now for the Yankees, Justin Bour. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting range. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lifted down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Fly ball into straightaway left. Smith's on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hit back up the middle. Field it cleanly. Echeverria for one. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Brett Gardner would be next. 3-0. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Yanks leave. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States. Central Park is set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Denard Span. Line toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out. Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron. First time up, he went down looking. Smith on second. Duffy is over at first with one away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, look at Didi. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Hechavarria, 0 for 1 here in the early going. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. It is career. Hechavarria brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is ready for another chance. Brett Gardner. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Reined in. There's one on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Greg Bird checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batter.
Malik Smith the next to hit. First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping up to the plate, Denard Span hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that misses for ball 1. Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bour. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he lays off for ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
And now Aaron Hicks. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1, here it comes. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. This is flared out towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Missed with a breaking ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in the big league way.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Into the box, David Torres, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Hit out towards second. To his right, Torres. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Brad Miller. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Digging in and looking for
Number
more,
69.
Gary Sanchez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Sanchez leads off second with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner at third here with one gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 22 on the year as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, Justin Bour.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted into center field. Echeverria over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Echeverria now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready for another shot now. Joey Wendell. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gregorius into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Andujar.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wendell is there, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, David Torres, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. 1-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Number 5.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tommy Kingley comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes a knee-high fastball. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 44.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. There's a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey, from a pitcher standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
A ball and a strike now. One and two now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Popped him up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next for New York, Justin Bour. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gregorius over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show can absolutely happen.
Here's Echeverria now. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Joey Wendell, runner in scoring position with UConn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Vidal Nuno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
For the Yankees.
Too low. 1-0.
Aaron Hicks.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Cone takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Malik Smith the next to hit. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here's the first pitch, and a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The 1-0 pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Now a bunt attempt here. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he's got him swinging. Bernard Span becomes the first out of the inning. David Robertson takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's out number 2. So a big spot here, and stepping in, C.J. Cron, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of Chaz Roe enters to do the pitching. The best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sliders in for a strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something like gap or over a wall.
David Torres tries to bunt his way out here, but it's strike 1. The 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. A 2-out hit and win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hit hard towards center. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Brett Gardner. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. New York came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Robertson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the